the much larger Obafemi, who's trying to desperately create a little bit of separation, but closing that space again is the challenger.
Great display of tenacity from the challenger. Miles Bourne with the sleeper hold applied. It looks like Oba still has his chin underneath the forearm of Miles Bourne, so Miles isn't able to get the full effect of this sleeper hold submission, but this is still going to wear down Oba slowly.
You can see the effects right now of both these men here, and I wonder, though, is this where someone like Charlie Dempsey or Tavion Heights or Ren Sinclair would be helpful to Miles if they were out there to help coach him up?
I don't think extra years or anything like that is going to help Miles right now. I mean, I don't think he needs any white noise. I think he just needs to concentrate. This is a moment. It's a moment, like I said, of a lifetime for Miles Bourne. Can he land that one big shot to perhaps change? Whoa!
Oh, Miles acknowledging. Oh, the third time that drop kick.
There it is.
The ruler sent spilling to the floor. The challenger now with an opportunity to make something happen. Here comes Miles Bourne. Oh! Big suit bone right hand right on the jaw of the challenger. Now the ruler.
Oh, man, 2 knees to the gut. Into the count, and I don't mean to go one way with it. But in this matchup, in this juncture, is this just a little bit too much for Miles Bourne?
Well, Miles Bourne still has breath in his lungs and a beat in his heart, as you referenced earlier. Bourne not looking like he's ready to quit. Oba's trying to force Miles to feel uncomfortable, to suffer, but it looks like Miles is still able to hang tough somehow.
Trying to get to that bottom rope right now, trying to crawl. Bourne now maybe just trying to break the grip, not taking the easy way out, trying to fight his way free, and Bourne.
Great transition by Oba right into the rear chin lock, just utilizing Miles' own movement against him. And now there's a vice-like grip around the jaw.
And with all that weight of Obafemi leaning on the back of Miles Bourne, it's making it hard for him to breathe as well.
It's exhausting for Miles Bourne. Not to mention the barrage of heavy strikes from the ruler. The challenger lands on his feet back in the corner.
Oh! That could be the shot I was talking about right there, guys.
That could be it, and maybe the moment is not too big for Miles Bourne. Maybe this is exactly what Bourne needed. That window of opportunity you talked about, Booker.
I'll tell you something, Miles Bourne didn't just come in here to play, guys. He came here to walk away and the new champion. I'm going to tell you right now, he's so close. He's so close. Can the kid fight? Can he keep it going? Here we go.
Bourne told me earlier, you never fear the man who bleeds. You fear the silent poison of regret. Wounds heal, but the wound of never daring will haunt you.
Oh, baby.
But he is dry and born to fly. Miles landed his shot here in Tampa.
That shot I was talking about right there. The kid right now, he could be about to cash in, Vic. Could this be the coup d'etat?
And he knew he had to get the champion back into the ring. This may be his first attempt at a singles title, but Miles Bourne knows what he needs to
Cover
do.
him.
Chopping down the tree, into the cover, hook of the leg, and a near fall.
Man.
And you sense the energy, Booker, in here is starting to shift to Miles Bourne.
Now, Miles already proved that he belonged at this level already, Vic. If he wins this matchup right now, I'm going to tell you, he will shock the world. He will shock the world. Oh, baby.
Big power slam into the cover for the title and over. Right shoulder off the mat.
No secret that Miles Bourne has idolized Randy Orton, and that was a Viper-esque power slam to the ruler. Lightning quickness, incredible impact, and almost dethroning the ruler in the process. Heavy forearms to the jaw of Obafemi. Oba's down.
Look at, ooh.
Got a little cute.
And maybe not a risk he wanted to take. And now Oba hoisting up Miles. And it looks like Miles may be going for the ride. And oh, he countered.
Double stop.
Connected. Standing. Moonsault. Did as well.
Oh, baby. Got caught. Got caught.
Got landed. Massive choke slam. To retain, and Miles gets that left shoulder up.
The heart. That's the heart Miles Bourne was talking about earlier, guys.
If you go to the start of this matchup and you think about when both men came out, There was a loud ovation for Obafemi, not so much for Miles Bourne. It seems to me those here in Tampa are starting to rally and believe in Miles Bourne here tonight.
Time's turning right now. Miles Bourne has the support, and that sixth man is so important in this business sometimes.
Is this a case of Miles trying to get cute again, Corey?
I think Miles is running on instinct, perhaps running a little low on his bag of tricks, trying to figure out whatever he can. Almost desperate. That might do it. Spiked Obafemi with a DDT. That's what Bourne needed.
Bourne now, seeing that the champion is on the back foot. Miles looking for an exclamation point of sorts to win the championship. Able to roll right through, get right back to his feet, charge right in, and fall from grace. Countered. Hurricane Rana, shoulders down.
Whoa.
And Oba might be done playing around. Massive forearm. And whoa.
No way, no way.
Unbelievable. Snapping back like a rubber band. The resiliency of the challenger, who just screamed out, come on. He knows this is that moment.
He's going to do it.
This is his chance.
He's going to do it.
For the championship to conquer the conqueror.
Oba with a little too much left in the tank. Impressive as that is, look back at the full extension on the splash from the challenger, driving all the wind out of the lungs of the NXT champion, but there still remains work to do for Miles Bourne. This is a questionable decision for the challenger to stand and trade blows with Obafemi.
And right into it goes Miles Bourne, and another one from Oba. Got caught with a clothesline.
Ooh, man.
Just took a shot under the jaw. A lesser man wouldn't be standing. But that fourth drop kick just dropped the champion.
It's working. Keep going back to it, Miles.
Slowly but surely charging in, and uppercut. And Obafemi now.
The ruler wants some insurance.
Looking for that patented fall from grace power bomb. You've got to be kidding me. Oba shot. Tampa shot.
The heart right there, this kid. You cannot question Miles Bourne's heart, man.
He said he may not have the strength advantage, the height advantage, but you couldn't question his heart. No one's questioning it now in this moment.
Miles Bourne removing all doubt that he does indeed belong. Here comes Oba once again. Full speed ahead, just battering the challenger.
Third one, fourth one.
No, he's gonna do it.
Down and another near fall. Oh. What is left in the... Ooh. Well, that might be all that is left.
The cleaner right there, man.
Of the challenger. Somehow, some way, though, Miles pulling himself back up. And Obafemi now just tossing another human life.
Meat.
Fall from grace a second time. And not to be outdone, the ruler ruling the ring once more.
That's it, guys.
Oba retains.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT champion, Obafemi.
Can't take anything away from the challenger, though, here tonight.
Miles Bourne certainly tested the limits of the ruler, but Obafemi with another reminder for the entire WWE universe of just why he is the ruler, of why he is arguably the most dominant champion in the game today. No one thrives under the bright lights quite like Obafemi.
Well, the future is still bright for the challenger here tonight. Miles Bourne, who gave it his all. But here at Battlegrounds, the reign of the ruler continues in NXT.
A nod of approval from the ruler. This isn't the last we've heard of Miles Bourne.
What's up, WWE Universe? Guess what? SummerSlam, MetLife, 2 nights, and I will finally be hosting. Look, you know what they thinking. Cheap and expensive, you know the difference. You know that it's getting, you know what it's giving. When it is bigger and better, I do not see no competitor. And nobody better try me.
WWE SummerSlam, a 2-night event at MetLife Stadium. 2-day combo tickets on sale now. Scan the code to get yours today.
We're gonna turn up.
This July, WWE and Atlanta are bringing the classics back. The Great American Bash.
It's getting hot in here, man.
Saturday night's main event. And the history-making all-women's spectacle, Evolution. 3 massive shows. 1 unforgettable weekend. Combo tickets on sale Wednesday with pre-sale Tuesday.
3 massive shows, 1 epic weekend coming to Atlanta, Georgia this July. The Great American Bash and Saturday night's main event on Saturday, July the 12th, and the history-making all-women's spectacle Evolution on Sunday, July 13th. Combo tickets for Saturday night's main event and Evolution go on sale Wednesday with a special pre-sale this Tuesday. Visit WWE.com/events for more information. But that is in Atlanta. We are live tonight in Tampa, Raw in 24 hours, and what a weekend it has been here for the WWE. What a night it has been thus far here at Battleground. And wait, what? Well, there's a camera. Cut to the camera. Go.
Melee backstage. I don't even know what, there was so much chaos. I have no idea what to think about what we just saw.
Well, we're trying to resettle in because we don't know what we just witnessed at Graves Point. What a night.
It was a fight.
It certainly was a fight. What a night it has been here in Tampa. But let's talk about what's going to happen this Tuesday live on NXT. These two had to be separated even earlier tonight as well. Our general manager, Abel, wants this issue over. Saints wants to beat the ego out of Ethan and turn the page on his Revolution. North American title is on the line, 48 hours on NXT.
We were talking about this young man during the last matchup with Obafemi. The LFG Season 1 winner, Jasper Troy, makes his singles debut on NXT this Tuesday.
Not only that, coming away this Tuesday, she's emotional. Some say she's unstable. She is Tatum Paxley. She looks to strike back against Jada Parker. These two go one-on-one Tuesday on NXT.
And Miles Bourne's NQCC stablemate Tavion Heights issued the challenge. TNA wrestler Mike Santana has answered it. It is official. Santana versus Heights, one-on-one Tuesday night.
On the topic of TNA, it is time for history. First time ever, the TNA World title is defended on WWE programming. Will Joe Hendry receive a standing ovation, or will Trick Williams prove that Hendry is just an average Joe?
What does it mean to be TNA champion? For most of us, it was a launching pad.
If you want to be the best, you gotta beat the best. And here I am, TNA champion.
For some of us, a career resurgence. But for the last 23 years, the TNA champion has been the embodiment of this underdog promotion. And in those 2 decades, no title holder has carried the TNA brand quite like the current champion.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry, the Scottish-born champion who has made us all believe, not just in him, but in TNA wrestling. As champion, Hendry has led a resurgence for this company.
Joe Hendry is here in NXT.
Sellout crowds.
Do you believe in Joe Hendry?
Viral moments.
Moment of the night. I believe in Joe Hendry. The TNA champion is here.
And even surprise appearances at WrestleMania.
Wave your hands from side to side and say, oh, I believe in Joe Hendry.
He has left an indelible impact on the entire landscape of professional wrestling.
Oh my God!
Trick Williams, NXT's franchise player.
I started my WWE career with nothing but ambition. I came with a work ethic and a good attitude, from the rookie to the main event.
The leader of the Whoop That era.
6'3", 235 pounds on a granite. That's a star, man.
Let's talk about it.
Trick knows exactly what it's like to carry the weight of a brand as a champion. He's done it twice for NXT.
That's all it is, and that's all it's gonna be. It may not have the NXT title, but I'm still the man.
And now Trick looks to make history and become the new face of TNA wrestling. Tonight, we make a new moment in history. For the first time ever, the TNA Championship will be defended at a WWE Premium Live event.
You did this to yourself, Joe. I'm gonna take what means the most to you, and that's that TNA title.
I'm defending this against TNA wrestlers, NXT superstars, and I'm putting them down.
You are a social media sensation. Trick Williams is bigger than NXT. I'm bigger than TNA, and I'm Hollywood Trick.
You used to be somebody that these people could get behind. You used to be someone that could lead that locker room. Truth is, Trick Williams is a whiny bitch.
I'm gonna take your fame, I'm gonna take your title, and I'm gonna take your brand.
When the dust finally settles at Battlegrounds, who will be the face of TNA?
Well, there is Carlos Silva. He is the president of TNA Wrestling. He is ringside to witness this historic main event here tonight for the TNA World Championship at WWE Battlegrounds.
That's right. That man. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. That's Trick. Look at it. Children. Call not a granny. That man. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. That's Trick.
Well, Book, does Trick have the home field advantage?
Listen to
here
him.
at Battlegrounds?
Listen to him. Listen to the people. They love him. They love him. And we talking about the TNA president. That smile is about to get turned upside down because Trick Williams is about to walk out and do TNA champion. I'm talking about 3-time world title around his waist. I'll give it to him, man. Give it to him too. NXT championship, TNA championship. Give him the world, dog.
No one's going to give him anything. He's going to have to earn it here at Battleground.
There he is. You see him just throw it up, huh? You see him throw it up? You see that? Hurry, hurry. That dog in him. That's that dog.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. He's loving London and Paris
don't seem too excited.
Well, I was allowing the WWE Universe, who in unison are standing on their feet. This is why I asked you about a home field advantage. Because it seems just like those that were chanting "whoop that trick" are chanting "we believe." Pointing over here at Carlos Silva. Joe Hendry knows how important this is.
That might be the understatement of the millennium. Joe Hendry has the weight of an entire company on his shoulder right now in the form of the TNA Championship. How in the world do you expect Joe Hendry to go back to TNA if he somehow lets that gold slip through his fingers to a WWE superstar? That is career
Good evening,
suicide.
ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go up to Mike Rome.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the
Hey everyone! I'm super excited to
World Championship! Introducing the challenger from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, Trick Williams! And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 252 pounds of pure motivation, he is the TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry!
Hardy Boys, Moose, recent TNA champions that were successful against WWE superstars. But piggybacking off of what you just said, Graves, take away the individuals for a moment. Describe the magnitude of this matchup in the world of professional wrestling.
This could completely change the landscape of the industry. To my point, Joe Hendry is the face of TNA right now. A right that he won by defeating a former WWE superstar known here as Dolph Ziggler. Now Nick Nemeth there. Hendry has what it takes, but listen to this place.
This place is starting to rock. Because the Graves Point, Booker, everyone that is in this building knows the magnitude of this moment.
No, this is like the WBA, the WBC, the IBF. This is a major title, man. This is a major championship right here. The TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Give it up, man.
Well, Hendry with a little bit of momentum coming into this matchup. He and Elijah picked up a win over Trick and Kazarian. That happened this past Friday at TNA Under Siege.
We have to look at both sides of the coin. As catastrophic as this could potentially be for Joe Hendry, if Joe Hendry does succeed in defending his gold tonight behind enemy lines on the WWE PLE, think of what that does, not only for Hendry's career, but TNA as a whole. That's going to be the company on the names of people's lips.
Well, Joe Hendry right now coming out firing, as you heard. 250 pounds of pure motivation.
You kidding me?
This is a man who was in the Royal Rumble, a man who competed at WrestleMania. At No Mercy last fall was the first TNA wrestler to challenge for the NXT title.
And think about that motivation. Think about those accomplishments of Joe Hendry that are driving Trick Williams, because Trick believes he should be that man. Trick believes he should have been at WrestleMania this year. Trick believes that the world should be talking about him, not a guy who works for the other company.
Well, Graves, I think, though, that Hendry has proven he is no average Joe.
Hey, look, I'm not going to argue with you on that point. I'm a big fan of Joe Hendry. I think Joe Hendry's incredible. I think he does everything that's come his way. But you can be very, very motivated by watching somebody else succeed where you should be.
Even received a lot of high praise from AJ Styles, as we heard moments ago. Making Trick thinking. Trick is no small man.
Trick Williams deceptively large. Cover here by Hendry.
Title on the line, and Williams kicking out.
Guys, we're about 2 minutes in, and these guys right now are running hard and heavy in this matchup. How long will it last like this? That's the question.
Last to one man, shoulders down for three. They tap out or they get counted out. Booker, what is it, though, about Joe Hendry that has captured the world?
I think he's just the common man. I mean, he's a guy who started this business the hard way on the independent circuit, grinding. And a guy like that, you got to give him a lot of credit. Came all the way here to the States from Scotland to take over North America. You got to give him that. And now he's the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
And Graves, I saw you talking to Joe Hendry earlier about some of his background.
Yeah, Joe Hendry possesses a black belt in judo and actually left his pro wrestling career aside to pursue amateur wrestling, freestyle and Greco. British senior national champion in freestyle wrestling. That is incredible to take a hiatus from this game to go.
Oh, baby.
Now you just saw the fallaway slam and now mocking Joe Hendry. Oh, and Hendry not going to like that. Got caught. Oh! Just like that. Is this over? A bookend and a kick out.
Beautiful bookend as well. Precision timing. I've been working with him on that.
Well, Booker, how has Hendry's confidence grown since April the 20th? That, of course, is WrestleMania.
No, you got to give Joe Hendry a hell of a lot of credit coming into WrestleMania on short notice, going in there, taking on one of the all-time greats in Randy Orton. Just came up a little bit short.
Fall away off the ropes.
Is
Cover.
this going to be enough to retain here in Tampa? And a near fall for Joe Hendry, who won the TNA World title at Genesis in January. Been a banner 2025, as we've already covered. 126 days as champion. Loves to remind Trick Williams that he was on WrestleMania. He competed on the grandest stage of them all, and also took Trick Williams' Royal Rumble spot, which is something you alluded to earlier. Shoulders down and a kick out.
Well, it's certainly something worth bragging about if you're Joe Hendry. Shoulders down yet again. But it's also a potentially great motivator for Trick Williams to be the one to knock him off.
Another cover. Joe Hendry right now showing you the amateur background he has.
And what we just saw was Trick using the skills and the tools that he possesses. Trick Williams is a long competitor. He can hit you from far away. You don't have to be in close quarters with Trick. Hendry thrives there. Hendry wants to keep it tight, keep it close, but Trick won't allow that to happen.
Well, see, you're playing off his length because he's 6'4", 6'5".
His frame, yes, his physical frame.
You're talking about pump kicks. I mean, Booker, you use an axe kick as well. I mean, there's a lot of truth to what Graves just brought up.
I'm looking at Trick Williams. I mean, we talk about his background. Trick is not, your typical wrestler or anything like that. He's a fighter. He's a street fighter. And he's just going to go out there and rely on his instincts and his instincts alone. That's what's taking him this far, guys.
When you talk about the amateur background, judo and whatnot, if it breaks down into just a straight street fight, do you still give the nod to Hendry?
I don't know. I mean, I would never bet against Trick Williams in any sort of circumstance where hands are being thrown. Case in point right there. Trick knows what.
Oh, baby. Modified axe kick right there.
You learned that from you too, Book?
I mean, we've been working on a couple
Wait. What?
See that? Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him, baby. Oh, yeah. I told you we've been working. I told you.
Trick
what the hell?
Just got
what the hell?
Bottom! Covered by Hendry to retain in a near fall.
Hey, Book. I'm going to give you the Joe Hendry stare for the duration of this one after we watch Trick Williams humiliate you in front of all of Tampa, Florida, and nearly cost himself a game-changing opportunity.
They're chanting, we believe here in Tampa.
Well, I don't believe, damn it.
And Trick dropping Joe Hendry. And, all joking aside, another big kick from Trick.
There you go.
I mean, do either of you believe that Trick wants the championship so he can represent TNA?
Not just that. He wants to rub it in TNA's face. Here we go.
Think about this, Book. We talk week after week after week about this business being about checks and about championships. Trick Williams could potentially double dip, not only as an NXT superstar, but head to TNA.
Can you imagine?
Twice the paycheck.
I'm talking to you. It's about long, green ducats in this business. And right now, Trick Williams is about to cash in. Here we go, baby.
And true Trick.
Hendry rolls through. Great display of power.
No way.
TNA
There's no way he can do
Hell
that.
yes, there is.
No way.
50 pounds of pure muscle.
What the hell?
And look, wow, big power move from Hendry into a cover. And another near fall. Joe Hendry right now. I don't wonder what's going through his mind. And it's important to note, too, about Trick Williams. A year ago, Booker, it was Trick who was against an outsider coming to NXT at this very event, Ethan Page. Now he's the outsider trying to become the first active WWE superstar to win a TNA championship.
You got to give it up for Trick Williams. I mean, and who better? Who better to be in this position other than Trick Williams, a two-time NXT champion? That's the guy right there. The guy who has won the North American Championship. Who better than this guy right here? You said it. 6'4", chiseled, carved out of granite, with an inch deep, like no other. Here we go. Let me get out the way.
Well, I also want to bring up the point that our official out here checking on Joe Hendry is not in the ring with the standard 10 count. He does not want to see a match of this magnitude
should not be doing that. Referee should not be interfering in this matchup right now at this time, guys.
Go put your stripes on, Book. Why don't you jump in there and show him how it's done? You can stack the deck in Trick's favor even further.
I'm not doing that. I mean, if he's hurt, call the match. If he's hurt, throw the X up.
Well, Trick once again mocking Joe Hendry. Not just mocking a man, not just mocking a champion, mocking an entire company. A company in which their president, Carlos Silva, is sitting right here watching this.
Right, he's watching right now Joe Hendry get the hell beat out of him. That's what he's watching.
I think he's probably worried that Chet Lemon and Black Snow may reunite.
Well, Trick Williams right now looking for a big swing.
Oh, baby.
Breaker
Cover him.
into the
Cover him, Trick.
And a near fall.
Come on, Trick. We are so close.
I think right now, you got to imagine what those, and you're the one who brought it up, and you brought it up a few times, the locker rooms, not just of TNA, but the locker room here in NXT, the reactions, what they're feeling right now.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. If Trick Williams dethrones the TNA champion and brings it to NXT, Trick Williams deserves whatever he wants. He wants a bus? Great. He wants his own locker room? Absolutely. This is a game-changing opportunity on both sides. Positively for Trick Williams. Potentially very negative for Joe Hendry.
You can hear with every move Joe Hendry right now in pain. It goes back to those steel steps, his body bouncing off them, and now getting bounced, getting dropped, neck breaker.
Cover him!
Title on the line, and Trick not able quite to get the three. There is still a lot of fight left.
Yeah, but you can sense right now that Trick is closing in on a victory, guys. I'm feeling it. It seems like Joe Hendry is fading here in these deep waters, guys.
Don't count Hendry out just yet. Making it back to a vertical base in this front face lock.
Whoa,
oh, great move by Trick. Looking for the body scissors, weighing Hendry down.
Goes back to what you're talking about with the length, with the body size. Trick Williams now able to squeeze the air out of Joe Hendry.
Tampa not ready to send Joe Hendry home just yet. And this motivation machine somehow back up. Look at this power from the TNA champion.
Wow. Joe Hendry not ready to go home. Joe Hendry right now is breathing deep, though. So is Trick Williams. This is those proverbial deep waters, Booker, you've been bringing up tonight.
We're in those deep waters, and right now I must say that was very impressive by Joe Hendry to pull off that suplex right there from that position.
But looking at this scene right now, how much does Hendry have left in the tank? The same question must be asked of Trick Williams. This is where champions prove their mettle.
Well, for Joe Hendry, he's been counted out so many times throughout his career. When he was overseas, before he got to TNA, even when he was in TNA, nobody said anything like he has done would ever happen to somebody from the outside. But he's showing you right now, don't stop. Keep believing. Big fall-away slam. Don't accept imitations. Tampa's starting to believe. Hendry going to be looking for the standing ovation.
Oh, yeah.
Swung Miss Wiley with that kick one more time. Hendry, though, catch, release, standing ovation
to retain
the TNA World Title. And Trick
using those long limbs yet again. to keep this match alive.
How smart
that was
that?
Brilliant ring awareness by Trick Williams.
You just got to wonder now for Joe Hendry.
This is the first time I've seen something resembling frustration on the face of the TNA champion. Is doubt creeping into the mind of Joe Hendry?
What's Hendry thinking?
What's he adjust the?
Is he looking? You don't think? And Trick. Oh!
Got him!
Perfect!
We can say that one more time. Joe took a little bit too much time, but wait a minute. That might have been a fatal mistake, though.
Trick got a little overzealous and sent crashing to the outside. Hendry with a moment to recover, to compose himself.
TNA World Championship. Oh, no! And that's the second time Joe Hendry has met those steel steps.
Yet again, Hendry took just a fraction of a second too long. This could be the end of Joe Hendry.
Trick now. Just driving the champion.
Man.
Doesn't matter what you want to call it. I've said it before. Uranagi, bookend, rock bottom. That could be the end of Joe Hendry. Trick Williams now in control. Looking for that trick shot. He connected. Under the jaw. Falls into the cover. Hook of the leg. And no. People are believing in Tampa. People are believing all over the world that the TNA World Champion still has some fight left in him.
Trick realizing he's got to find something else. He needs to kick it into that next gear, take it to the next level. Hendry is still down, perhaps still woozy after the first trick shot from Williams.
Well, think about the trick kick. Think about going through this table. Think about not one but two times going into the steel steps. And
Trick, you got to earn it first.
Yeah, what's Trick doing now, Book?
By any means necessary, dog.
He can't get disqualified, Booker. If he hits him, he doesn't win the championship.
Hendry from behind.
Shoulders down, title on the line, and a kick out from Trick.
Here we go, another standing O.
Trying to hit a second time. Thumb to the eye, though. Rake in the face of the champion. And now Hendry. Face first on the TNA World title.
And the official's going to let that go. That was incidental. The title was on the ground.
Hold on a second. Trick shot. That time under the jaw. Into the cover. Oh, my God. What?
Here is your winner and the new TNA World Champion, Trick Williams.
History has been made. This moment will live on forever.
The game has changed.
What happened here tonight will echo through eternity. Graves, I am absolutely stunned right now.
How can you not be? Here's where Trick first introduced the championship to the matchup. He did not have the opportunity to utilize it. Hendry almost capitalized. Within a fraction of a second, it would have been a successful retention. Looking for the standing O. Trick goes to the eyes. Brilliant move. Williams drives Joe Hendry face first onto the TNA Championship. How poetic. Another trick shot from Williams. And new. These repercussions will be felt industry-wide from this moment forward. Congratulations, Trick Williams.
The lineage of the TNA title has shifted. Winners get to write history. And on this battleground, the history maker is Trick Williams. Trick has just flipped this partnership on its head. The unthinkable has happened. A WWE NXT superstar is the TNA World Champion. What does this mean for NXT? Live on Tuesday, Stephanie Vaquer will defend the women's title, and Trick will be live on NXT as TNA